So here's the selection of these books as a drawing to start off with. And what happens is that you have this key to start with the background elements. And this piece starts off with just doing a pen tool to illustrate the shapes of the book. And then as you get one side illustrated, trying to rotate it around to the back side, use the shape builder to build the one character, just putting a line with a profile that might give it a little bit more detail, and then duplicating it. And each time you duplicate it, you can double click to get into the isolation mode and just change the color. Once you have all three of them, just hide them and take the book that's flipped the other direction so that you can then eventually use the transform tool and just overlapping some of the shapes so you don't have to try to match them, and just use the shape builder to build those up, and then using a gradient to try to shade the inside of the pages, duplicating it, changing the color a little bit. So now you have this stack of books. They're kind of modifying, putting a rectangular shape on the side for the shadow using the same local color, and changing the section to blur it and the opacity, and then trying to do a foreground, middle ground, background with the size of them, and then just duplicating that stack using the transform tool to change some of the direction of it, and then putting a drop shadow for one that you'll see as this stack is in the back of the section, just making it a little bit lighter, a little transparent so that you can see the edges of it as it goes into the background. But it gives you a segment that you can kind of see using the keystroke of hiding the rulers, the tab key for the toolbars, and then just using the F key to zoom in or out, making a screenshot of this so you can compose this even though it goes the edge just like a bleed, and then you have that final image all started from this initial selection that you see in the beginning.